welcome
Okay.
to Card Talk. I'm your host, Grant, and joining me as ever is Matt on our epic Saga campaign, which has seen us through the Black Riders box set right up to the Siege of Gondor, which is what we're doing today. Now, in the last game, Passing of the Grey Company, we've spotted a few little errors, but the only major error was the overcome by fear, which we shouldn't have removed at the end of the last game. It was still attached to my thread dial upon further reflection. And so instead of replaying the entire quest, we've just decided that I'll keep the overcome by fear and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it won't cause me to panic in fear. Is there anything else missed off that, Matt? Or have I covered everything?
I guess probably the Stone of Eric forced effect that we missed is a major error, but is one we probably could have dealt with because we had enough defenses to.
And we had enough willpower to quest all.
Through.
Yeah.
The only question I didn't think about is if we had enough attack power to deal with Army of the Dead if we had to defend all 4 attacks. But I think how well we were cruising through that quest, even if we replayed it, it wouldn't be that difficult for us to redo.
I mean, if you want to replay Passing of the Grey Company, we will. But for the sake of just continuing, we are going to continue from this point, either for the detriment of me having overcome by fear, or to the benefit of not getting it. I think it's a 50-50. So I'll move over to the game state because none of our decks have really changed apart from some slight sideboarding. And this is the setup looking like for passing at the Siege of Gondor. So the first player may raise each player's threat by 1 to search his deck for Anduril and add it to his hand. Remove each burden from the quest. Right, so are we going to raise our threat by 1 for Anduril straight away?
Well, I guess the good question is, are you going to mulligan before that? Because you may end up drawing it in your own hands.
I've already mulliganed. And
okay. I can't see your hand. I don't know if you have it or not.
Sorry, no, I don't have it. And we forgot to raise off. I've just raised my threat by 2 for the for taking that +2 threat increase that we took earlier on in the game. Or do we not take that with these guys? Because it was a choice of adding the search.
We still do.
Because it was a choice of the searching eye or permanently increase your threat by 2. Now, does that just only go for Frodo, or does it go for Aragorn's side as well? I can't remember.
I haven't seen anything in the rules saying it's limited only to the Frodo sided decks. Plus, we haven't really changed our decks from the ones we did in Land of Shadow, where we gained that permanent increase.
True.
So I think if nothing else, it sticks with the teams that we're currently running.
Okay, well, we'll stick with that. I'm okay with that because it's how we played Passing of the Grey Company. I just couldn't remember what we decided on it. So, do we want to take the +1 threat for Anduril?
I think we do, because even though you have a good number of restricted attachments to your opening hand, that's still 1 more. And it helps you flip your contract a little faster.
Okay, not a problem. So I'll raise me threat by 1 if you want to raise your threat by 1, and I'll go and grab Anduril. And that was right near the bottom of me deck, so that wasn't too bad. So there at Pelagia lay the main fleet of Umbar, 50 great ships and smaller vessels beyond count. Many of those that we pursued had reached the havens before us. Add the Corsair fleet Corsair side face up, and Great Corsair ship to the staging area. Each player shuffles the encounter deck for a ship location and adds it to the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck.
Okie doke. So ship locations.
Yep.
There's one option. And it looks like it. Oh, it's got the Great Corsair ship. Umbar War Galley. We've got a Dolmen already. Peligir Quays is a city. So they don't have to be different ones. It
No.
looks like so. Looks like really it's those two are really only ship location options. Is either Droman or War Galley.
Okay, and what are you thinking?
Gains archery 1. You know, I'm leaning towards the War Galley, even though it's a little more threat, just because the -10 engagement cost isn't too bad for us at the beginning. But I think we could also deal with archery 1 on the Corsair enemies pretty easily.
So do we want to take one of each then?
Yeah, why don't we do that and kind of split the difference and see how we do here.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got the encounter deck search. Do you want to shuffle up that encounter deck? Because according to my log, it hadn't been shuffled. There we go. And
yeah, I guess it doesn't log it when I do the close and shuffle option. Anyway.
Yeah. So.
Oh. It's off to the side here.
Okay, so.
Sorry. All right.
Are you taking a mulligan on your hand, or are you keeping yours?
I'm leaning towards mulliganing because it's pretty heavy towards Denethor there with the livery and the armored destriers.
Yeah.
I would like something to kind of spread things around a bit.
Okay.
Although circlet would be nice.
Yeah.
But mulligan that. Okay, yeah, I like this a lot better. Staff, shield, ancestral armor, and test of will.
Yep. Okay then, so let's begin the game. Now forgive me, I may be a bit rusty, it's been about a week since I played. Okay, let's see, what do I want to do? Well, since I can't use Aragorn's resource because he's with you at the end of the round, I want to spend one of Aragorn's resources and one of Erkenbrand's resources and play out and do roll on Aragorn. So now he doesn't exhaust a quest. Got 4 attack, 3 defense, 3 willpower. I will then play a Spear of the Mark onto Irma. I'll drop a round shield onto Erkenbrand. I will spend 1 for a Halberd of Mail onto Erkenbrand, so he's now up to 4 defense. I will give Eowyn a Dagger of Westerness. And I think that's me done.
Okie doke. You know, I just realized I've opened the armory on top of my deck. And I think I actually was I would want to play that during the resource phase.
Okay.
Just so I can open up my top card for the planning.
Okay, let's have a look at the top 10 cards. Let's have a look with you so the viewers can see what your choices are. Top 10. Ooh, so Gondorian Shield, a Shining Shield, are your only two choices, actually.
Yep.
It's such a shame you
And I
can't
don't
get.
have wizard.
It's
Sorry.
such a shame you can't get stuff like Armored Destria and Golden Belt with Open the Armory.
Yeah, well, the good news is I have an armored destrier in hand, so
True.
I think I'll get the other shining shield since I can play that from my hand,
Yep.
and that will help me get. And then that puts after I shuffle, I get a valiant sword on top. So this is looking like I'll be able to flip my contract turn 2, no problem.
Yeah, let's hope I can.
So. All right. Well, I think first we're gonna give Gandalf his staff.
Yep.
And I'm gonna give Glorfindel silver circlet. So now he can quest for 5. And let's give an armored destrier, Denethor, and let's give him a shining shield so he'll be able to defend easily.
Wouldn't you prefer giving Glorfindel the Valiant Sword? Since you don't have.
I could.
It was just because you
I
didn't
can
have.
always give. I can always give them a resource to be able to play the Valiant Sword too.
Well, it was just because you didn't have light out. That's all. But I think
it's true, and Gandalf does quest for 4. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's probably a better plan because then I can save the spirit resource and I don't have to use the staff to play out a test of will. So we'll give him the sword.
Okay, so questing then. I'll send 7.
Oh, sorry, that changes some of the stuff I was going to do.
Okay.
So let me.
Yep.
So let's see. I could use the staff to give a shield to Gandalf or Glorfindel.
I think if you save the use of the staff for a possible shadow cancellation, just in case, or
that's a good point.
or an extra resource or card draw. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can do it later.
It's not essential right now, I don't think. Okay, so
yeah, I agree.
Questing, I will send 7 with Aragorn.
Okay. And Aragorn doesn't exhaust quest.
Yep.
And I'm definitely sending Gandalf, so we're 11. And what do we got up there right now? This doesn't have any resources yet. And so we just have 5 right now.
Yep.
Gain a staging set, place 1 resource on the Corsair fleet. And then we either have to reveal an encounter card or assign X damage on characters we control.
I'll take the damage.
I'm still thinking about if I need to send Glorfindel or not.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'll take the damage from the Corsair fleet.
I think I better send Glorfindel at least here initially before we can travel and make sure we quest enough. Alright, so we're 14.
Yep.
And so beginning of staging, this gets a resource. That means this is now 1 threat.
Yep. I've took the damage from the
First card.
The War Galley. The War Galley, and we have the Port of Pelagia. So we're up against 5, 7, 8.
No more than 1 damage to be healed from each character. Not a problem with us. And second card, Pelagier Quays. Man, that's a lot of locations already.
Why we got 3 cards out? Because the War Galley was what we pulled out prior. Yeah. I'm thinking we only had 2 locations. I forgot we had the Great Corsair airship that was already in the staging area.
Yep. So And we can't travel to it until we have 3 ships in the victory display. So looks like
and 11.
threat.
Yep, so we make 3 progress. Shall we?
Okay.
Shall we travel to the Pelagia Key?
Or do we want to try and get one of these ship locations explored so we progress? Or are we try and stall and build up a little bit?
Well, I was just thinking because that Pelagia Key has that forced effect. I mean, we've got 4 turns to clear it, but that 4 assigned 4 damage can be quite nasty.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
if you want to go to one of these ship locations, I'm alright doing that. I mean, shuffle the encounter deck into the encounter discard. Well, we could go to the Corsair Dorum, because we don't shuffle. There's nothing to shuffle back into the encounter deck, and it'll just be basically discarding until we've got an enemy.
right. Well, both the War Galley and the Droman have that same travel effect.
True.
If we do the War Galley, we get more threat out of the staging area.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Alright, let's do the War Galley. So now we just need to find a Corsair enemy.
Well, it's just discard until an enemy's discarded. And we got
and so we get the Corsair member. And he is going to be 4 attack and 3 defense because our active location is a ship. And he'll engage either one of us.
Yep. So let's see. I've got enough attack that I can kill him, so I'll take him down.
Alright.
Give him a shadow, and Erkenbrand will defend. No shadow effect, no damage. And then Earmat attacks for 4, 5, with -2 defense from intimidation. He's Gonzoid. And then I will play 4 hammer and draw 3 cards.
Oh, nice, the War Axe.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have my Song of Battle yet. Okay, and
let's see. End of the round, the Quaze gets a damage token.
yeah.
And
I think that's it.
oh, each player must choose to reveal encounter card assign X damage. So Gandalf can take my. Actually, let's have Glorfindel take that.
Okay.
And I think that's it. Oh, you know what? I should use the staff before refresh.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna give a resource to Denethor and try to build up for Ancestral Armor.
Okay. Okay, so your first player.
Alrighty, let's see. Let's make sure I get my contract flipped this turn. So we'll give Gandalf a Shining Shield, if I could say that correctly.
Shining Shield.
Shining Shield.
Give.
Hear myself like doing the Sally on the seashells by the seashore kind of thing.
Yeah, you can give Silver Circlet to Glorfindel now, and then that's you flipped your contract. Oh no, because you need. No, you're not quite. Oh yeah, because your Aragorn goes back to me at the end of the round.
Right. That's,
so
and actually, he's Dunedain Noble Ranger. Yeah. Livery of the Tower can't go on him.
Nope.
And my top card is Gandalf's staff, so
Yep.
I can't help out there on getting him to flip with us.
Yep. So it's me. So I'm gonna spend 1 for a Gondorian shield on Aragorn. I'm gonna spend 1 for an armored Destria on Erkenbrand. I'm gonna drop a Valiant Sword onto Éomer. Actually, before I drop that Valiant Sword on Éomer, I'm going to spend 1 from Eowyn and play Open the Armory. I'm going to grab a Blade of Gondolin. I'm then going
By the way, Grant, did you raise your threat by an extra 1 for Overcome by Fear?
No, I did not. I'll do that now. There we go. And I can't remove it until this round, the end of this round anyway, so...
Right.
And then I will play my Valiant Sword on Éomer now. So there we go. I am flipping my contract also at the end of this round.
Nice.
I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that. So, are we ready to quest?
Yes, I think so. And actually, you know what? I think I forgot to raise my threat an extra 1 for Glorfindel last turn. Man, we got a lot of threat up there, so I'm actually going to send 9.
And I'm sending...
Raise my threat again.
Are you sending Aragorn?
Yes, we'll send Aragorn, so that's 12 from me.
So that's a total of 20 we're sending.
Okay. Alright. So, card number 1. Oh, staging. We got resource. That goes up to 2. And we have a Corsair Captain who can't be optionally engaged, but he'll probably be coming down anyway. Then an Umbar Pyatt crew. Oh man, he exhausts someone when he engages. Boo. Alright, so it looks like we've got 6, 9, 11, 13, 15 in the staging area.
Yep, so we make 5 progress.
So we'll get that completed.
And I say we now travel to the Pelagia Key.
Yeah, we might. Away while the core captain can stay up there for Éomer to kill, and we just have to worry about the pirate crew.
And the pirate crew can stay up there for a little while as well, because he's attacking for 6.
Yeah, good point. We're not really fully kitted out to deal with a 6 attack enemy just yet, are we?
No, not yet. Gives a little time.
Alright. Well, I guess, let's see. No travel effects. So, if we're not engaging anyone...
Let's see. He needs 10 to kill the pirate crew, and he needs 9 to kill the Corsair captain. How much is he attacking for? 4, 6, 7. Okay.
Not quite there.
Not quite there.
For refresh, I am going to draw a card. Hopefully start digging for some more helpful stuff here. Yeah, refresh. And now you should be able to, after the extra threat raise, remove Overcome by Fear.
Yep, which is what I'm doing. And thankfully, that is now removed from the game. And for some reason, my contract hasn't been generated in. And my contract is now flipped. And so is yours, my friend.
Oh. Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm going to use my contract now and heal off 1 point of damage from each of my guys. And at the end of the round, we need to place 1 token on the Pelagia key.
Yes, we do. And actually, once again, I forgot to assign a damage. Actually, it'd be 2 damage this time.
Yep.
And I probably would not damage Denethor since he was my defender.
You see, with us knowing I was going to flip, I just spread the damage across. Just so I could heal it all off.
Well, actually, I guess I could have damaged
Aragorn.
and then we'll be able to heal that up pretty easily.
Well, since I've just healed, that damage is now gone. So yeah, I'm actually going to spend 1 and play Secret Vigil on this guy. So let's see, I've got a 4 base, attacking for 2 into the staging area, +1, 7, -2 defense. Oh, he's just 1 attack shy. Oh. May I draw a card there, bud?
Sure.
Thank you kindly. And it's a 4 hammer. Such a pain. But never mind it. I'll make it something work somehow. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Well, I am going to go ahead for my planning and play the Palantir of Orthanc onto Aragorn there.
Yep.
And I have to pay full price now for my ancestral armor. Okay, that means I'm not going to get that onto Denethor this turn. I think that's all that I'm going to do for now. Next turn will be a big turn, though.
Okay. I'm going to... Yep, I'll send 6, 10, 15.
Alright. We've got 5, 9, and it's going to be 12 in the staging area.
13.
Yeah, I better send...
It's minimum 13 in the staging area because the Great Corsair ship's going to go up by another 1.
Right. Yeah, we better send Glorfindel again as well. And not down by 1. So I'll add my 13, so we're 28.
Okay.
Alright, so resource and a threat. And first card is another War Galley. And then second card, so raiding the coast. And once again, I forgot either we have to reveal the encounter card or assign X damage to 1 characters we control. And you know what? I think just spread it around this time.
Okay, so each player must choose either add 3 threat to the staging area or discard the highest attachment you control. So what happens if we add 6 to the staging area? Does it change anything, or do we pass still?
Um,
5,
we would
7,
still pass because I think that would put us at 22 in the staging area.
7, 15, no, 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 15, 21 if we add 6.
That's what I also get. So we make 7 progress.
Yep.
Yeah, we could take the threat.
Yep. It's better than losing my highest cost attachment.
Yeah, I think I could deal with it because I've got duplicates for Destrier and Gandalf's staff, but
I would lose Anduril.
yeah, it seems pretty bad. So we'll make 7 progress. And then
Travel to
we
the.
don't have to assign the damage because it's only if it's discarded.
Yep. So then I suggest we travel to the port of Pelagia so we can heal up more than 1 damage from each character around.
Okay.
That's my 2 cents. What do you think?
I mean, we're not making a ton of progress on the main quest, so we have a couple more turns to work on getting the ship locations taken care of.
Okay, and then I'm going to optional this pirate crew.
All right, pirate crew is yours.
Shadow card, please. Erkenbrand will defend.
No shadow.
So he takes 2 damage. And then Irma attacks for 4, 5, 6. Erkenbrand makes 8, and Aragorn makes 12. I will play.
Dead.
Yes, I will play a 4 hammer and draw 3 cards.
And
then
both get to reduce our threat by 3.
Yep.
And I will use my contract to heal damage.
Okay, so what's your planning looking like?
Well, let's, as tradition dictates, let's give AMR the first unexpected courage.
Oh, thank you.
And I will spend 4. You know what? Let's give the ancestral armor to the Sentinel Defender.
Oh, thank you. I was kind of worried about the amount of damage he's taken. Which I am actually going to start healing up with my contract now.
And that looks like that's it for my planning.
Okay. And he's now just 6 defense. Six defense with 7 hit points in a ready. I will spend.
Like, I'm glad to hear that, since he can defend for me as well.
Yep, and I will spend 1 and go and give Denethor a Gondorian shield.
Thank you.
I will drop out a golden belt. And then I will spend 1 and play a shining shield onto Erkenbrand. Yeah, I've got enough room to do that. Just double checking. Okay,
Armored
and
shield, armored destroyer, shining shield. It's a
and
stormer.
yep,
I count 4.
yep. Okay, and that's me done because I don't have a song of battle yet, so nothing else I can do.
All right. Well then, I will quest for 18.
And I'm going to reveal a card from the encounter deck this turn. I'm just taking too much damage with that forced effect. So I think we need to now try and blow through, since we've got pretty much set up now. So I will send 6, 10, 15. Well, there's 15 including Aragorn.
I was counting Aragorn.
Right, well, and
so
I've got 10. And I'll send Irma, so that's 13. And Irma will attack into the staging area for 7 with -2 defense, which puts 6 damage on this Corsair Captain.
which is just enough to kill him.
Yep.
All right, so we are 31, and you're revealing a counter card.
Yep.
I think I can afford to take the damage.
Okay. Well, you do have like a high pool of hit points on your characters. Like Gandalf and Glorfindel both have 5 hit points.
Yes, I'd hate to take an initial damage on Denethor, but gotta have to optimize a little bit here on the healing.
Yeah, and plus I've got 2 defenses with Erkenbrand. So
very true. All right, so the card for your reveal is another Corsair Captain.
That's fine.
First card is Saruman's Voice. So this is my peril, Doom 2. Remove a hero from the quest and attach Saruman's Voice. Counts the condition, text, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I think I've got the right thing for this. We're going to cancel that with Test of Will.
Yes, please. I don't like that card.
I don't either. I don't really want to be discarding cards from my hand. Granted, I can probably deal with it better than your deck can, but we don't need to deal with that right now.
Hey Shane, sorry I've just caught the chat hasn't come through up. Yeah, and I know you're right. I'm not feeling alright. Grimbion hasn't made the table. But he hasn't actually made the table in any of our Saga campaigns because Irma kind of beats out Grimbion purely on the fact that he can attack into the staging area. Now, if I was to optimize it, I'd probably have Grimbion, Irma, and Erkenbrand, but I think that's a little bit too high threat for my liking at the minute. But thanks for joining me, and hey Wolfgar, thanks for letting me know each player takes. The Umbar Pirate crew can't have attachments, is that right? Let's have a look.
You know what? I think he is right.
Yes, he is. Umbar Pirate crew cannot have attachments, so instead I would have just put it on the Corsair Captain because he doesn't have that bit, and nothing would change. We're just literally taking out the captain.
Well, the timing would change, but
our threat would still be the same as what I'm getting at.
Right.
It was just a turn in difference for when we killed him.
But thanks, Shane and Wolfgar, for joining. Hope you're enjoying it, despite all our play mistakes.
Are you enjoying the superlative show there, Shane? Because we had a lot of fun making those episodes. Okay, so whereabouts are we up to? Staging, yes. We've just revealed the Corsair Captain. Okay.
Yeah, that was your force effect card.
Yep, you've taken the extra damage.
I canceled the Saruman's Voice.
Yep. So
that was my peril. second card.
Doom 1, each ship location
Wow.
gets +1 threat. If there are no unique ships you encounter deck for a unique ship. Oh well, we do have the Great Corsair ship, so that doesn't trigger, so that's just Doom 1 and +1 threat to each ship. So that's +3. So that's 4,
Yeah,
7,
and also
9,
I'm pretty sure I
12,
didn't add the resource.
12 +3, 15.
Yep, I also get 15.
And Shane, how close are you to getting the answers right there, my friend? So we make 16 progress.
I oh, did I put in the wrong threat count?
I think you put it on my willpower because my willpower's sitting at 31.
I did put the willpower in there for yours, and I put the threat over in mine. I thought, make sure, double check myself. Oh, yep.
So that's
there we go. Yes,
16 willpower. 16 class points.
Well, that was a good round. Now we're at the points we need for the main quest. We just need to get 2 more ship locations in the victory display.
Okay, your first player. So do you have enough attack to kill this Corsair captain?
No, so I have no ready attackers except for Aragorn.
And I
I
don't.
guess.
I don't either. So he'll just have to. If we don't go to a ship location, then that's just going to keep getting higher and higher. So I think at this point, we're going to have to go to one of these and just tank them for a turn.
Well, we could go to the Droman. It doesn't affect his engagement. Oh, because he has the force effect,
Yeah.
-30.
So if we go to the War Galley,
Yeah. Go to the War Galley. We're going to end up with another Corsair enemy either way, so we might as well get one we could probably deal with, and
yeah,
lower engagement costs is already going off the captain anyway.
exactly. So
okay, so let's get an enemy. Looks like we get a Haradrim pirate, and looks like I might want to engage that one if you can handle the captain.
I can handle 2 attacks from the captain.
All right, and then let me optional the. Oh, he can't be optionally engaged, so he's coming to me.
Yep, your first player. Oh, yep. You're getting the captain, I'm getting the pirate.
Well, at least you'll be able to take care of the pirate.
Right, so when the Haradrim pirate engages you, deal 1 damage to a character you control 2 instead if it's a ship as an active location. Okay, so that's 2 damage to Irma. And then I will defend your first attack from the captain.
Okay.
So minus
looks
2.
like you lose 2 defense.
Yep, so that's 5 against 5, no damage. And how are you dealing with your second defense from the captain? Because
he makes an immediate attack.
So I dealt with the immediate attack for you.
Okay. Then we will go ahead and have Denethor defend. No shadow, no damage.
Yeah, and then Erkenbrand will defend mine.
No shadow.
Okay, and then attacking back, what you got?
I've got nothing, so I'll
You've
just
got-
heal my guys.
You've got 5 damage on your side of the field. You've got 4 with Aragorn and 1 with Denethor. You could put 2 damage on the captain.
Oh, okay. Then didn't realize. Oh, and Aragorn can heal for my contract as well. All right,
And-
we'll do attack for 5 then.
And then,
Forgot about Aragorn.
let's see, Irma's attacking for 4, 5, 6. Yep, Irma's got enough attack power to attack and kill this Haradrim pirate.
All right. Let's see. Totally forgot about my Elrond's council. That didn't matter that last turn. You know what? I think you might benefit from the card right now more than me.
Oh, thank you
So
kindly.
you need that Song of Battle.
Ooh, I just drew something interesting. Unfortunately, it's not my Steward of Gondor or my Rod of the Steward, however. But it's something equally as nice for attack power, so I kind of complain at that. Okay, I am going to spend 2 resources and play out a copy of Glamdring. I will then spend 1 resource for Secret Vigil on the captain.
Okay.
And that's me done.
I think Shane is advocating that we need to be playing victory display decks.
That's what it's looking like. Why fight stuff when you can just ignore it or remove it from the game before it shows up? That is true. Scout Ahead would come in very handy in most of these scenarios. And I think we actually used it in 1 or 2 in the beginning of the cycle. In the beginning of the campaign. But the decks that we're running now really don't need it because we're kind of just bullying the quest at this point. Go take a look at.
Use the.
I think the biggest bully
Go
we
ahead.
did was Journey to the Crossroads. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. AMR just shut down that scenario hard.
There was just. If I remember rightly, the second time we played through, we didn't actually gain any enemies underneath the Black Gate.
No, we didn't. That was one of the reasons why we
Well,
decided to replay that after Carl pointed out our mistakes. It's like, we could probably do this without getting anything to the Black Gate.
Yeah. Okay, so
I am going to draw a card, so I get my Wizard Pipe. Play that on Gandalf. Use it so I can swap my Golden Belt to the top. And then I'm going to play that on Amber.
Oh, thank you.
It seems to work out well for us if we can get Amber built up. Him and Urkabrad. Once they're online, then after that, it's everything else is gravy.
Yeah, that's pretty much about right, isn't it?
And I believe that is going to be it for my planning.
Okay, so questing then. I'll send 6, 10, 15.
Alright. Now that the stage area is looking a little more clear, although... Yeah, I don't think I need a send Glorfindel as much as I'd like to be in Valor for the stat boost, but I think I'm enough to try and get rid of this captain.
And I again
So,
will just
21.
and I'll just reveal a card again from the encounter deck.
And let's see, that's going to be 5 damage this time.
Yep.
And actually, I might have taken the wrong amount of damage last time. No, I had Aragorn.
You had Aragorn.
Took a damage.
Yep, Aragorn had a damage.
Yeah.
You know what?
Okay.
I think this time I can take the 5 damage, so if you want to spend this turn and heal your guys off completely, and then next turn I'll take the card if we're not passed through by that point.
Okay.
It's
All right.
all.
So I'm revealing an encounter card, and you'll take the damage.
Yep.
Okay. So the counter card from the Corsair fleet is a Haradrim pilot.
Yep.
First card is your peril.
Either
So you
immediately
have to
end the
end
quest.
or assign X damage among questing characters you control, or X is the number of resources on the Corsair fleet.
Ow.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Card number 2.
Oh, that's just a +2. Oh no, it's +6. So that's
+6.
6, 8, 10, 11, 15. 6, 8, 10, 15.
And, yep. That's enough. So we'll make 3 here and 3 there.
Yep.
And that goes victory display. So travel to the Corsair Drummond.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, because that'll be the last ship, isn't it? That we'll have to go
Yes,
to.
it will be the last ship.
Because we should have 2 already in the victory display, yeah. Okay, so shuffle the encounter deck. And discard.
Oh, we gotta shuffle the encounter discard in.
Yeah.
I think I've been forgetting to do that.
Oh well, we'll just carry on.
So we get the Umbar Pirate crew again.
Okay. And
Alright, so
if we do nothing, this Haradrim pirate's coming down to you.
okay.
If you want to take the,
That's
and then I'll take the Umbar pirate crew.
yep. I think we can work with that. Unless
Okay.
you wanted to leave the crew up there for Hammer next turn.
The only benefit to that would be if I drew a 4-hammer. But looking at my hand, I've already used 2 4-hammers and 37 cards in my deck. I don't think I'm going to draw that third 4-hammer. So I think just
He also exhausts a character when he engages. I don't know if that changes your calculation at all.
No, because I'll just exhaust the Army of the Dead.
Okay. So you'll get the pirate crew. I'll get the pirate.
Okay. And first defense Erkenbrand will make is against the Haradrim pirate, discarding the shadow from the captain.
Thank you. Oh, and I should be taking 2 damage.
Yes.
Chlorophyll ticket. Exhaust a character I control. Can Denethor be exhausted?
Well,
you wouldn't have a defense then for your person, or I'd have to take the captain undefended.
Aragorn could possibly defend my Umbar pirate crew. Let's see.
Guess he's got 4 defense.
And 3 hit points left.
Does he have 3?
He's got 3 hit points left.
So he's got... Oh, he's got 2 damage on him.
Yeah.
I thought he had 3.
I used my contract to heal up.
Okay. Then yeah, I can deal with the shadow.
Okay. Erkenbrand then defends your captain, and then Aragorn
Yep.
defends the pirate crew and
There's
takes
shadow.
2 damage. Oh. And then Eomer attacks and destroys this pirate crew.
All right. You could do 1 damage to the captain or 2 damage to the pirate. I think we'll go for the 2 damage on the pirate, because I will more likely get rid of him sooner than later.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Was that Siri saying she doesn't understand? Oh, yeah, and we have archery. So that was 3 archery we needed to take from
Okay. Oh, and
that.
I didn't heal off my guys, so I could take 3 archery damage to say my
Your contract.
contract.
Okay.
All right. So am I planning then?
Yep. Thanks for keeping me honest, Wolfgar. We totally missed that Corsair Dorman.
Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and play my Ancestral Armor from the top of my deck onto Denethor.
Okay, what you getting rid of?
Dropping my Shining Shield.
Yeah. Okay.
So now he defends for 7 and has a few extra hit points, so I can spread the pain around a little more freely.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be it for my planning there.
Okay. For me, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 resources and play out an Ancestral Armor onto Eowyn. For the same reason. So I can just put some more damage out if needed. Yeah, and I will spend 1 resource and give Aragorn a Blade of Gondolin just to up his willpower a little bit. And that's all I'm doing. So, questing.
I will go ahead and send 6.
And are you sending Aragorn?
12 with Aragorn.
And I will send 11.
Alright, so now I think we're probably better off just revealing 2 additional encounter cards at this point, since our staging area is fairly clear.
Okay, I agree with that.
Alright, so my additional encounter card is the Port. Yours is the Quays. We got another Raiding the Coasts, which I think we could handle the 6 threats.
Yep.
And then we got another Corsair Droman. So we got
19,
11.
19 in the staging area.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, Grant, how much did you send again?
I sent 11.
11.
That's 20.
23.
So we make 4 progress.
Just enough. Well, a little more than enough.
Yeah.
So now we advance.
No, we do not, because the Great Corsair ship is still in play.
Oh, okay. So there's no stage 2. We just gotta beat this stage.
Yep.
So, but now we can travel to the Great Corsair ship.
Yep. I agree. Let's get it out of there because that's 6 threat.
Alright, so now we each have to search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Corsair enemy. And one has to be a Corsair captain.
Yep. And I think there's only 3 in there. I think there's only 2 in the deck, so I think one will be in the discard that were killed earlier. I know the deck's reshuffled, so be back in the...
Yeah. Yeah, there's only 5 cards in the discard, so I got the one captain. Corsair of Umbar isn't too bad.
Okay, bring it out.
It's only 2 threat.
Yeah, go for that. Okay. So, you're getting the second captain.
Yes, I am. No way around it. I guess no, because even if we found anyone else, their engagement cost would still be higher.
Well, hang on.
Or does it?
Hang on. When Corsair captain engages you, so if the actual location, it gets minus 30 engagement cost. So during engagement checks, would you like to say the Corsair of Umbar makes a check first?
Well, you do check the highest engagement cost first, right? Or is it?
Yeah, it's highest first, goes highest to lowest. And if that's the case, we messed up on this first Corsair captain because the Haradrim pirate would have checked first, and then this Corsair captain would have checked to me.
Oh, well, that would have been a lot better.
That would have been a lot easier, and it would have already died. Oh man, I told you, I haven't played in like a week. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't played much since our last stream
Okay,
either,
so checking from highest, this Corsair of Umbar checks for you. And then this Corsair captain checks to me. Which is a lot easier for me. Yes, and Erkenbrand will defend.
No shadow.
That's fine. Okay, so shadow costs for your 3 defenses.
Yep.
Okay, how you defend it?
Well, I think I will have Denethor defend the pirate first.
And remember that guy's attacking. And that guy's attacking for 4. Remember.
Yes. Yes, actually, let's defend the Corsair of Umbar and discard the card from the captain. Does not damage a character, so no problems there. And then Denethor can defend the captain, no problem. And then
right, if you so choose, if you heal up, you can heal Aragorn and it would make it slightly safer for him to defend this pirate.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, you took 1.
And Aragorn will defend the pirate.
Okay.
Shadow. +2 attack. So he is 5. Aragorn will take 1.
Yep, so that puts him back to 4 damage. And then are you attacking back with Anduril?
Yes, I believe that would be a good idea.
So
that will kill the pirate.
Yes, it will.
He's attacking for 4, 2 defense, 2 points left.
Okay, and then my defense, Erkenbrand will defend.
Attacking enemy to the staging area after this attack.
I think not. He's going to stay engaged.
Okay.
And then I will use my contract and heal up 3 damage from my heroes. Okay, so attacking back, what are you doing?
Well, I've only got Glorfindel here.
So you can do
And
1 damage to the Corsair
he's
on
doing
bar.
damage either way.
Yeah, so which way are you dealing that 1 damage?
We'll do it to the captain. Try to get rid of him.
Okay. Too bad you haven't found your air model yet.
Yeah, that would help. Or Shadowfax.
Yeah. Okay, and then Irma, Eowyn, and the Army of the Dead are more than enough to take care of this Corsair captain. And I will place 1 progress with the Blade of Gondolin onto the Great Corsair ship. And you could do that with Aragorn as well if you so wish as well.
Yes, we will definitely do that.
Okay, next turn. Okay, I'm going to spend 1 for a Rohan Warhorse. Because why not? Puts Irma's willpower up to 5. And then that's me done.
Alright. Well, I guess I will Wizard Pipe Gondorian Shield on top of my deck. And we'll play it on Gandalf, since he's questing anyway. Yeah, just for the willpower bump. Oh, now I see a silver circle on top of the deck. That would have been an even better willpower bump. And I think that is going to be it for my planning.
Okay, so questing. I'll send 12, 14, 20.
And since we just need to explore the Great Corsair ship, I think I will go ahead and send 14. So we're 34.
Yep.
And are we revealing additional encounter cards or taking 7 damage?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which has got 5 hit points. 6, 7. I've just took the 7 damage.
Well, you know what? I think I am going to do the same here. So, card number 1 then. So this is your peril. Either return each Corsair enemy engaged with you to the staging area or discard cards to the top of the encounter deck until Corsair enemy is discarded and put that enemy into play.
Okay, it looks like I'm getting engaged by a Corsair. Because I have no Corsairs engaged with me. And I'm so happy to see all those are gone.
So you get a pirate.
And
looks like
2
you're
damage.
taking 2 damage.
Okay, that's fine. I'll put 2 damage on Irma. Brand, sorry. Okay, and your card?
Card number 2. It's another pirate.
So we're up against 2, 4, 7,
9.
9. 9 against 34.
So 25 progress.
Yep.
I think we just won there, Grant.
I think so, and I think we might have just messed ourselves up for the next game. Just
Oh.
FYI, let's have a look. Let's review the setup of this. Resolution. Count the number of resources on Corsair Fleet and record that number in the notes section of the quest log. Remove Army of the Dead from the campaign pool. That's such a shame you only get the Army of the Dead for this one scenario. I wanted to bring them to the Battle of
we have
Pelennor
7
Fields.
forces on the fleet.
Yeah. I haven't actually played this scenario at all, Wolfgar. This is my first time playing this scenario. Matt, have you played this scenario before?
Nope, never. I
Okay.
haven't played Pelennor Fields either, so I have no idea how bad we did on that.
Well, if I remember rightly, it's the number of turns you have to survive before aid comes, so we've got to survive 7 turns in Pelennor Fields, I think. But we'll find out next time.
Okay.
So,
well, I feel pretty confident with our decks, so we could survive 7 turns, but I don't know.
Well, it's
I
quite
haven't played it, so.
Well, it's quite possible. So, until next time, happy questing.
Thanks everyone for joining.